September 27, 1849. Edgar Allan Poe boards a steamboat in Richmond, Virginia. He's heading to Philadelphia. He never arrives. 5 days later, he's found dying in Baltimore, and he can't explain where he was. Let's establish the timeline. September 27, 1849. Richmond, Virginia. Edgar Allan Poe is in good spirits. He's just gotten engaged to his childhood sweetheart, Sarah Elmira Royster Shelton. He's been sober for months. He's planning lecture tours. His career is looking up. He says goodbye to friends. Multiple witnesses see him board the steamboat heading north. He's wearing his best black suit, carrying his Malacca cane with the silver handle. He tells everyone he's going to Philadelphia to meet his aunt, Maria Clem, then continuing to New York for editing work. The steamboat arrives in Baltimore on September 28th. Poe should have immediately boarded a train to Philadelphia. It's a straight shot. 4 hours. Simple journey. But here's where it goes off the rails. September 28th. No record of Poe boarding any train to Philadelphia. September 29th. No hotel records in Baltimore or Philadelphia. No witness sightings, nothing. September 30th. Complete silence. October 1st. Still nothing. October 2nd. Maria Clem writes to friends asking where Poe is. He was supposed to arrive days ago. She's worried. On October 3rd, Joseph Walker is walking past Ryan's Fourth Ward Polls, a tavern known as Gunner's Hall, when he sees a man collapsed against the wall. He gets closer. It's Edgar Allan Poe. But it's not the Poe who left Richmond 5 days earlier. This Poe is wearing ragged, filthy clothes that aren't his. His expensive suit is gone. His cane is gone. He's semi-conscious, delirious, unable to form coherent sentences. Walker asks him what happened, where he's been, how he got here. Poe can't answer. He doesn't remember, or he can't speak, or he's too far gone. Walker sends for Dr. Joseph Moran. They take Poe to Washington College Hospital. For 4 days, Poe drifts in and out of consciousness. He has moments of clarity where he seems about to explain. Then he slips back into delirium. He calls out for someone named Reynolds. Over and over. Reynolds. Oh, Reynolds. No one knows who Reynolds is. October 7th, 1849. 5 a.m. Edgar Allan Poe dies. He never regains enough clarity to explain what happened during those 5 missing days. And no one, not the doctors, not his family, not the authorities, ever investigates. 5 days. 120 hours. Completely unaccounted for. Where was Poe? He wasn't in Philadelphia. Maria Clem confirms he never arrived. He wasn't in any Baltimore hotel. No records, no witness sightings. He wasn't at friends' houses. Everyone who knew Poe in Baltimore said they didn't see him. So where was he? Some theories. Theory 1. He went on a drinking bender. Lost 5 days in an alcoholic fugue. Blacked out. Can't remember. Problem. Poe had been sober for months. Multiple witnesses in Richmond confirmed it. As a condition to marrying Elmira Sheldon, he had even recently joined the temperance movement. And even at his worst, Poe never disappeared for 5 days without someone seeing him in a bar or tavern. Baltimore wasn't that big. Someone would have noticed Edgar Allan Poe drinking himself to death. Theory 2. He had a medical episode. Stroke, seizure, brain tumor, wandered the streets in confusion. Problem. That doesn't explain the clothes. If Poe had a medical emergency, why would he be wearing someone else's ragged outfit? Where did his expensive suit go? Theory 3. He was robbed, attacked, beaten, stripped of his valuables, left for dead. Problem. Robbery victims get dumped in alleys. They don't end up outside polling places on election day wearing disguised clothes. Theory 4. Something else happened. Something deliberate. Something that required him to be hidden for 5 days. Something that ended with him being dumped at a specific location, Gunner's Hall, on a specific day, Election Day. The witnesses who might have seen him during those 5 days, they either recanted their stories or refused to speak. The medical records that might have revealed what happened to him, destroyed in a hospital fire 30 years later. The authorities, who should have investigated, they filed it as congestion of the brain and moved on. 5 days. The most famous American writer of the 19th century vanishes for 5 days. And when he reappears, he's dying, and no one asks why. What happened to Edgar Allan Poe between September 27th and October 3rd, 1849? Tomorrow, we'll look at the letters, the final correspondence, the words he screamed from his deathbed. Wednesday, we'll examine the impossible condition he was found in. And Thursday? Thursday, we'll reveal exactly what happened during those 5 missing days. Because I know. And after this week, so will you.